My friends, hello, hello, and welcome. So good to see all of you today. Hello. How are you doing? What's today? Thursday? Happy Thursday. Happy freaking Thursday. Kirk, oh my goodness, Kirk was first today. Congratulations, GG's Kirk. Lady Iron, good morning. Ursa, good morning. Octi, good morning. Pullman, good morning. Spooky, good morning. Bookpunk, good morning. Did I miss anybody else? Koro, good morning, Koro. How's everybody doing today? Inside voices, banhammer incoming. I love that. Iron crying. Iron. Ursa, don't manipulate me with your tears. Would it help if I said I'm 1,000% on your side on Birchgate? I'd be a character witness. My goodness. You guys, I provided literal picture evidence. And you guys are still like, nope, don't believe it. There's a joke to be made there, a political joke to be made there, and I'm not going to make it. All right? But literal physical evidence. And you guys are like, nope, evidence don't convince me. I'm easily bribed. Bribery in the courts. Does Lutz know his mods are so easily corruptible? I did, unfortunately, yeah. Figured that's why he wanted us. Operators are indeed standing by. Koro, how are you doing today? I need to set up multiple screens in my future office. How many do you have currently? Do you just have one, Ursa? Because I used to have... Well, I mean, I guess it depends. Like, I could have up to 4 right now, but I used to have 2 monitors over here. Well, I used to have... I guess it was more like... It was mostly the same. Basically, laptop, work computer screen, and then gaming monitor and chat monitor. And then I also had a TV over here, but I got rid of that. Well, I didn't get rid of it. It went upstairs instead. So I was hardly using it. I also figured I wanted the space above my desk. So, but I was told I'm not allowed to watch streams anymore at work by my hateful boss. So we are covert today. Uh-oh. What does that mean? Oh no, Koro, what a horrible boss. Yeah, unfortunately, Koro's terrible boss has been well documented. Unfortunately, that hopefully things will. I don't know. Did we ever get an update from you, Koro? Did you end up having that meeting that you were telling us about? If so, I don't know if we heard how it went. Kirk, where? I'm here playing Played Up with a buddy. Nice, there you go. Played Up, huh? So are you saying you love cooking so much you don't get enough of it, like at home, at work? You also play video games of it. That's dedication. That is dedication, and that's the kind of energy I need. If I ever get extremely filthy rich, I'm hiring Kirk as my personal chef. Name your salary, it's yours. All right? If I ever get to that point, I've decided. You know, assuming it, I'll put it that you'll get an offer. You know, you have to accept it if you want. So. You have one and a giant TV I can hook up to my computer, but because it's Bluetooth, it's slow. Oh, you're hooking it up via Bluetooth? I have 3 currently. My large 4K in the middle and 2 regular. Still sometimes seems like not enough. When you say like large 4K, is that for? Is that a monitor, like for a computer, or is that a TV? I would like that setup. It's so fast-paced, though. Love the stream yesterday, Kirk. You got me wanting to play Final Fantasy online. Oh, yeah? I still have yet to play a Final Fantasy game. I don't know if it'll ever happen. Just a monitor, gotcha. Large 4K monitor, though. Dang, look at you. Fancy pants. Charles, how you doing today? Hello, everybody. Mine is a large 2K monitor, and to be honest, a lot of times I wish I had gotten a smaller one. It is a 32-inch 2K, and I wish it was like a 27-inch 2K, because it'd still be really, really nice, but you know, really nice, like Cousin Eddie, but or very nice. Either way, it'd be really nice, but this one is just maybe a little bit too large, provided the space I've got. So, I could more neatly arrange things if it were not a 32-inch monitor here. The way I have it set up, I posted a picture before, but it's basically drop down on the desktop. Like it doesn't have, the stand is gone. It's on a monitor mount, but the way I have to have it so that the other monitor can sit above it, where I look at chat right here, this one is sitting flat on the desk. Like it's all the way down. Bottom of the monitor touching the desk. Otherwise, I would not be able to hike that monitor up high enough because it's too large to be able to see chat. So it'd be kind of nice if I could lower that one down, and then instead of looking all the way up here for chat, or maybe having the camera up this high, be a little bit, you know, down. But I don't know. We'll see. We need to be able to reproduce customer setups, so we got them. I gotcha. Gotcha. So better to have like a 4K one and, you know, have like all the extra just resolutions, I guess, than a 1080p and have somebody coming to you with a higher resolution. I guess that makes sense. You've got 227 inches for work, and anything bigger would be too big for my desk. I for sure understand that, though. Such self-restraint, though, Spooky. You know, I had to... it's hard sometimes, you know? It's hard out here, but I must persist. I kind of goofed with the measurements on my 3-monitor setup. I wanted my main screen in the middle and my 2 side monitors stacked on top of each other in the landscape. The arms I got can't support it. Oh, dang it. Yeah, that was something I had to measure a lot. It's frustrating. So there's something... Here's another stupid thing I did, Spooky, that hopefully will make you feel better. Or maybe it won't, because we're both dumb, I guess. No, you're not dumb, Spooky. I'm the dumb one. But, I took measurements of the mounting arm that I got, and I was like, okay, yeah, so my current monitor is X inches high. Okay, so I'll be able to put it, you know, yeah, it'll definitely be able to go up high enough where the bottom of the other monitor will sit at the top of the, you know, other monitor. So again, they're stacked, right? So I did that, and I was like, I put the monitor up at the height that I wanted it, the gaming monitor down here at the height I wanted it. Well, the problem was I didn't account for the freaking webcam, the face cam. So it was fine. Like, I mean, I could raise this monitor up a little bit, but then the face cam blocks my top monitor, you know, a square, you know, of about that size, right? Blocks it. And I'm like, wow, I'm a genius. I didn't even account for the fact that, like, my monitor is going to be technically slightly taller because, well, it's not even slightly. These freaking Elgato face cams are massive. So yeah, I had to end up lowering it further. It still works. There's, you know, not really much overlap anymore, but when I first set it up, I'm like, oh, wow, I am dumb. There's something you must see in Valheim. Looking forward to your login. Okay. All right. I have a feeling I know what it is. I'm rocking a portrait mode on either side of the big one. Gotcha. That's honestly, I like the way that looks. Hopefully it's not like too weird for you, Spooky, but I like the portrait mode monitors. I wish I could kind of pull that off. Because the problem is like I don't like a portrait mode on one side and then like a, you know, landscape on the other. I don't really like that because it's too asymmetrical for me. So having landscape in the center and then 2 portraits on either side, that sounds pretty cool. But yeah. By the way, love the Hello Kitty hoodie. You wearing it now? Not yet. Still warm from yoga earlier. Eventually my blood will coagulate again and I'll need it. So I put mine on yesterday after it arrived, and okay. Naughty question to ask here. What do you guys wear under your comfy? Because I took my hoodie off, but I had a t-shirt on and I still had my joggers on, and I was like burning up in that thing. So I was like, am I supposed to just go like, am I supposed to free dong it under this? Like, I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do. Otherwise, I'm just going to be sweating in here the whole time. So I don't know. You guys, you pro comfy wearers, what do you do? Main monitor is slightly too heavy, so it slowly tilts downwards. Oh, gosh. That's obnoxious. There's no way to tighten it any for like the mount any further. My monitors go okay, so you go landscape, landscape, portrait. Is that what you're saying? So you have them 3 across? Octi? I like a portrait monitor for my folders. Who wants coffee? I just made a fresh pot of coffee. Hey buddy, you want coffee? Oh, the coffee's good today, Coleman. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Crystal, how you doing today? It is extremely soft, Ursa. It's velvety soft. Yeah, I agree, Iron. That does sound pretty bad. Not the worst having them in portrait, but I feel like I don't take full advantage of it. I gotcha. Yeah, it's... So, like, they say that portrait is great for, like, coding, development work. I've never used one in portrait mode. And honestly, some of the files that I work, having it in landscape was actually even better because... you know, I didn't have like line breaks in there sometimes. I probably should, but I did. I mean, I do add line breaks in there when I need to. But I don't know. I don't know that what I'm trying to say is I don't know that it makes much a difference for development work. I've been doing this for almost 10 years and I don't feel like I'm like, oh man, if I really just didn't have to scroll as much, like I don't know. But maybe I do work in large code bases too, so I don't know. Maybe it's just entirely personal preference. There's no cookie cutter way of doing it. But it's not the worst time that I read that. T-shirt and leggings free dong. I recently rigged the center one for work and play. I'm real happy about it. Nice. Okay. Hashtag free the dong. Wear a t-shirt slash workout shirt. Usually it's part of my PJ slash PJ pre-bed uniform. Gotcha. The reason I wanted it was to roll out of bed and immediately put it on as I'm getting ready in the morning. So that's what I did today. But yeah, Crystal, you feeling any better? I don't know how you guys do a combination of portrait slash landscape with the monitors that would set off my OCD. Yeah, I'm the same way though. Like I said, it'd have to be, I'd want it to be balanced somehow, like a portrait on one side and the other side. So. Do I have a standing desk? Are you asking me, Ursa? Technically, yes. This desk is homemade, more or less. The work side of it, which is to my left, I can lift the tabletop up. It's got a hinge underneath it, so I can lift it up, and work. It's not as nice as a true standing desk because it's a pretty good height. But it's one of 2 heights. That's it. You know, it's either the normal position or it's about, what was it, like 16 inches higher, something like that. It's not adjustable because again, it's homemade. So I made it myself, engineered it, if you will, and you know, it does its job. But I've actually been. I was talking to Mrs. Magoots recently. I kind of wish I could get a new desk. The problem is. The space I have is limited, which is why I was actually telling Lady Iron I need an interior designer because I'd like to be able to change this station around a little bit. But the problem is the desk is massive. I don't know that the desk would work in any other layout. Yeah, it's just kind of it's difficult. Say it's difficult. So yeah, I like landscape for my dev work. Yes, Spooky rolled credits on a way out with Rogers. Pretty awesome. I think this year I'm going to trick out my home office. I just stumbled into working from home with COVID. Now it's time to get serious. Oh, wait, you just stumbled? Wait, hang on. I don't know if I'm understanding fully, Bookpunk. Are you saying that you caught COVID and so then you started working from... Excuse me, you started working from home, or because COVID, like the whole pandemic happened, everybody started working from home? Is that what you mean? Looking into standing desks, well, ones that have the motor to go up and down. Mrs. Magoots has a stand desk, like an actual stand desk, but it's not a motor, it's a crank. And it's actually kind of nice, I think. If you find one that like the motor's not that much more expensive, then I'm sure that'd be cool. But like the crank is actually not bad at all. It's pretty smooth. Like, she's not knocking things off her desk because she's trying to like crank the desk up or down. It's really smooth. I don't know. I would probably, if I were to redo my office, I would probably get one like hers. So, my desired setup would be horizontal, one horizontal on the left, two horizontals on the right. But I have to rock vertical, horizontal, vertical. I feel like any monitor on my left is wasted since I have no peripheral in that eye. Oh, I know what you're saying, man. Those are expensive, starting at $300 and going up to $1,000 reduced plus. Yeah, I have an uplift desk. Ursa used it to stand occasionally during the first week and haven't raised it since. Yeah, I don't use mine to stand too often. I did this week though, at one point. I used to. What I tried to do was like every time I had a meeting, I would I would go ahead and stand. For every meeting at least. And I didn't have that many meetings, but it was enough like, okay, I'm at least standing periodically. I'm standing at least some portion of every day. I bought motorized legs and a tabletop from IKEA. That's what we did. Exactly, Bookpunk, except for it was the crank legs instead of the motorized version. But yeah, it's so much cheaper that way too. I think Mrs. Magoots' desk was something like $150. For like a pretty good size stand sit desk. Like it's, I mean, that's a good deal, you know? And it was not hard to put together. Like we didn't have to, it wasn't rocket science put together. We did have to measure to figure out where we're gonna, you know, because you want to make sure the tabletop is centered on the legs, you know? But Bookie, good luck at training. Good luck, my friend. Measure your room and furniture. I'll make you floor plan options. Are you serious? Unk. I'd have to figure out the best way to do that, but I could probably do that. DJ Woodsy Schooner, how you guys all doing today? My goodness. How are you? Yeah, they are overpriced for sure. Yeah. Yeah, Uplift is expensive, but I'm bloody amazing. Mind you, I'm still technically getting ready and being sick, but I'm well enough to return to Overwatch Wednesdays last night with my crew. Help them rack 32 wins with over 150 eliminations, 6 plays of the game. Back with a vengeance of Dragon locked up for hundreds of years. Right? Right? That's awesome, though, Crystal. Glad you're feeling better. Getting the dubs. You have the same thing, the same setup as Book, Lady Iron. That's cool. Yeah, it's a really good idea, I think. Save a little money by putting it together yourself. And you can customize a little bit more that way. Because the tabletops that you can get at IKEA, you can choose whatever you want, you know? Kind of nice. We did go with kind of the cheapest countertops we could find, and I don't know, they're not the best, but they haven't been any problem. We've had them for a couple years now. Haven't been any problem. So I work out of the house exclusively, so I figured I'd get something that would last and look nice for sure. Yeah, and that's kind of the way I'm thinking too. I'm sort of like, man, I'd kind of like, I would really like to get like a chaise in here. That's what I'd like to get, like a nice lounger. So on days where I just can't work anymore, you know, like if I'm just dozing off or whatever, I just take a quick nap, you know, or if I'm doing some editing, Mrs. Magoots wants to hang out in here, she can hang out in here, you know. Right now, there's not really anywhere for anybody to hang out in here with me if they wanted to. They'd have to pull up in another chair, which is kind of silly. So, or at least it's not as comfortable. It's not silly, it's just not very comfortable. Sorry, because of the pandemic, I started working from home full-time back in 2020. It's 2023. I need to get better matching monitors, a larger desk. I need more surface area for sure. Will your company help with that, Bookpunk? I actually was using a personal monitor, the monitor that I have chat on right now. I was using that as my second work monitor for a while. And then I was like, wait a minute, why don't I go into the office where my desk, you know, used to be, I guess, technically. My desk no longer exists. That part of the office has been converted to something else. But I don't, our offices have opened back up, but we use like, what do they call them? Commuter desks. So it's just like your desk doesn't, like desks don't belong to anybody. It's just find an open desk and work from it. But I went back and I took my work monitor. That was actually encouraged of us to do, was go into the office, take your work monitor. So I've got my 27-inch Cinema Pro display, Mac Cinema Pro display. It's super nice. The thing is like, probably, I mean, I've had it ever since I started working here. It's probably about 12 years old, but the picture on it is still amazing. Like, I don't know. The only downside is it's extremely heavy. These things are made of like glass and I don't know, like adamantium or something. I'm not really sure, but they're extremely heavy. That's the only downside. So me carrying that around the block where I had to park, that was not very fun, but it got here. So I wonder if your work would give you like reimbursement or anything. So I think it's worth a good investment, but not the most expensive brand. Yeah, I agree. I'm not a hoodie wearer. I don't like clothes riding up the back of my neck except for on cold, windy days. I get that for sure, Schooner. I have noticed that sometimes because of the hood here, I sometimes do lean my neck a little bit more forward. Makes sense. I could hood up for you guys if you'd like. And then I'll sit up straighter, I guess. But this feels odd. But Woodsy, how you doing today? And DJ, how the heck are you guys both doing? And Peachy? We just got over the yelling earlier. Ursa, DJ, Lutz, Woodsy, Iron, Crystal, Charles Book. I popped her in the disc. Come again? I think I know what you're trying to say, Octi, but I gotta say, could be taken a different way. Coleman, heart. Get wrecked, everyone. I got a heart. Y'all don't. I love IKEA. I haven't been to IKEA in a while, though. But yeah, IKEA is basically responsible for the majority of this setup. I basically built the desk using IKEA parts that weren't really supposed to go together, I don't think, but did. I got some like dressers. I got a dresser over here. And then like a filing cabinet over here that are the same, style. Painted them all black, and then bought the countertops that I also painted black and just kind of slapped them all together. Added the hinge in here, and then I got some little shelves that I put along the wall to use as my cable management to keep the cables up off the ground. So it's kind of built in. I mean, it's more or less built into the wall. The desk could technically be moved, but it's so heavy and like unmanageable, I'd have to take it apart really in order to move it. But bought the unfinished butcher block, then bought a big mat to put the keyboard and mouse on for sure. I'm sure that looks pretty dang nice, Book. Mrs. Cheese has something in her office which raises her monitor, keyboard, and mouse to standing height, but the actual desk doesn't move. That's a cheaper option than the whole desk. Yes, they sit right on top of your desk, right? And I kind of wish I had done that as well. I kind of wish I had done that for mine. At least again with the hinge. The whole desk, I'd rather the whole desk move, but it wasn't really going to be possible with how I built this thing. So I get lost in IKEA, Woodsy. I follow the arrows on the floor, but still get lost. Is that Trishard Gaming? Is that how you say that? Welcome in. You've never been to IKEA. IKEA is interesting. So, it's a whole experience. I think, yeah, Bookpunk said it well. It's quite an experience. It's an experience because they have like a cafeteria, which some people actually go to without even purchasing any furniture. How they do that, I'm not really sure, because you have to kind of like wind your way, like they force you to kind of go through the store in order to get to the cafeteria. But apparently the cafeteria is pretty good. I don't know. I've never made it there because by the time I get there, I'm carrying stuff. And I'm like, well, shoot, what the heck am I going to do? I don't know, but I don't think so. Plus my tastes are too expensive for them. For the company, they did give us, let's see, they had some sort of budget that we could like stick to. I didn't need to because I got my monitor, and finding like my monitor from the office. And again, even this thing being like 12 years old now, or 10, 11 years old, whatever, is better than a lot of the ones I was finding, that I could have gotten, at least based on the budget. Because it was either this one for free or I'd have to pay some out of pocket, I think is what it was. They said I could get like $150 to use on a monitor. It just wasn't going to be... It wasn't going to work out, so. Tryshard, appreciate the follow. Or is it try? Oh, it's tries hard. I see it now. For some reason, see it in this font, but that font over there, that didn't, I don't know, it didn't click for me until I saw it in the different font. Cheers. Thanks so much, tries hard. Cheers. How are you doing today? Welcome in. Appreciate the follow. Same with us. We use Robin to sign up for desks if you want to go in. My part of the office on the 6th floor is gone. Wow. Yeah. 6th floor, huh? Mine was on the 2nd floor. At most, we only had 3 floors. But... DJ! It's one of those days. I don't know if you're referring to my fact that I can't read or what specifically, but I agree. Cheers. Thanks so much for the 200 gold coins, DJ. My goodness. Use Hummingbird to reserve a desk. Okay, interesting. Never had food from there. I've heard great things. Just never tried their food. Do you get their infamous meatballs? I've never had them. I've never had them from IKEA. Yeah, I'd like to. I like Swedish meatballs. Expect you to be chanting something when you wear that hoodie up. What should I chant? What should I make the cult chant together? Hashtag not a cult. I have an IKEA bed, Brimness. I'm in love with it. Oh, nice. Okay. Mrs. Magoots wanted a Murphy bed for our guest room. But it would never end up happening. Don't they have cinnamon rolls too? I'm a whore for cinnamon rolls. I think they do. I can't remember. We need to start a series on Discord. Show me your home office. Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Are you now, PG? I know what I'm making you when you come visit. IKEA is like a display museum where warehouse food court can stay there for a few hours. Never had their cinnamon rolls, Peachy, but I think they changed their food in certain regional areas. I think so too. Yeah. Our IKEA has shortcuts to the food. There are some shortcuts in our IKEA as well. I don't know if they go straight to the food though. Phil, good morning. How you doing today? Good day to you, my friend. IKEA meatballs are great. Oh, I bet you can, but you can probably get similar meatballs that are even better without going into a store like that. So that's epic. You're at 90K. Holy crap. It's going to be real soon. Probably, I don't know. How long does it take to get 10K? Would you be there by like next week? For sure by the end of the month. We asked for chairs and it was a no-go. Really? Huh. The one in Atlanta, I think, is 3 floors and a warehouse, so it's easy to navigate. Interesting. Someone took theirs home from the office and got busted. A chair? Seriously? Ours is 2 stories. Ours is all on 1, I thought. Then again, it is pretty tall. I've never been upstairs in it, though. Actually, a chair needs to be first on the remodel. Really? You think so? Did your girlfriend travel safely yesterday? She had very minimal delay boarding. Thankfully, got to Disney. She's currently in the Princess Tower having breakfast. Oh, dang. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Don't peek just yet, DJ. No, not yet. She had very minimal. Oh, wait. I read that one. IKEA was one of our first stops after we got married. Was it really? What all did you get? What in the world, DJ? Wallet can't have odd numbers. Cheers. Thanks so much, my friend. Those silly odd numbers, you know? Those silly, silly odd numbers. Look, you want to put a challenge to bully Lutz into making merch? What do you mean? Like, what kind of challenge? And what kind of merch are we talking here? Okay, that not a cult emote looks a lot like the, man, I thought of the Hitbo one at first. WTF, I want to eat breakfast in a Princess Tower, right? Dinner rolls have been on my mind this morning. We have a Murphy bed in our guest room. That thing was a bad word to put together. I imagine so, yeah. I love Iron censors her curses with big letters. Girlfriend and I put together our first IKEA furniture together without a fight, so figure we're worth keeping around, keeping each other around for sure. For sure. Man, those things are pretty frustrating sometimes. I like the idea of Murphy beds, but do they feel sturdy when you sleep in them? Ours is pretty comfy. Huh. So ours would just be the Murphy platform. That's what we would do is because we have like one of those gosh dang, I always forget what ours is called. One of those giant, it's a nest. I think it's called a nest beanbag. I think that's what it is. I don't remember. It's this giant beanbag that you can unzip then and then make into a bed. So what we do is just have a platform so that it can be up off the ground, so that when people come to visit, they're not sleeping like on the ground. You know what I mean? That's all we wanted ours for. And so when it folds up, it would be empty, because the mattress would be then turned back into the beanbag. But hard to put together because you're doing everything except for designing and cutting the wood, pretty much. Yeah, pretty dang much. Upstairs is where the display rooms are. Okay, so all of our display rooms are on the main floor. That explains a lot, because it feels massive. Like, you walk in and basically you're in the display rooms. Like, you make a couple corners and you're in, like, actually I'm pretty sure you get the carts, there's the bathrooms, and then you go around the very first corner. I'm pretty sure there are display rooms right there. So you end up walking through display rooms, and the display rooms are labeled and what they are, and certain items you can pick up like right outside the display room. I don't know. I'm using a chair that I bought from the startup I worked at in 2006. Holy crap. Dang. And it's still in good shape? I've been surprised. This chair has lasted me pretty long. It was an eBay purchase for like 80 bucks or something, 90 bucks. I don't remember, but it's lasted me pretty well. It's got full reclining and footrest, which is why I wanted it. That's the only reason I haven't gotten like a more gaming like specific chair, is because finding one that has a footrest and can recline, I don't know, they're very expensive. And some of them don't even have it. Like, I don't know. I looked at some of the gaming chairs and they just don't do it. Not many Swedish restaurants in Zurich, and so far I've literally never seen meatballs on a menu. Really? Want to try them though? I've never been a fan of odd numbers, which is weird because my favorite number is an odd number. Not sure the challenge exactly, but I feel like throwing love around in here at you, and I'm using the challenge as a real bad excuse. I do. So on the topic of merch, like I really do. I think I've said this before. Like I do want to have merch for the guild. However, the problem I'm encountering is that I have some ideas, but I also feel like maybe they're not good enough to put on merch. And then additionally, I would prefer it if I didn't design my own merch, because I'd want it to be more high quality than that. So I would then have to try to find somebody to do it. And it's one of those things, I've told you guys this before, like it's one of the reasons why I say I'm not artistic. Like and I'm not creative in a lot of ways either. Like I can look at a cool t-shirt and be like, oh man, that's a cool design. My goodness. DJ, bids to fund merch commissions. And cheers and welcome back to you, Kirk. Oh my gosh. I can see a shirt and be like, oh man, that's a cool design. And like, I know that I like that, but me creating that, it seems impossible. Like, and I don't mean from like a talent perspective. I mean from like a conceptual perspective. Like trying to come up with, okay, I have an idea for a shirt, but this is what makes it actually look good. You know what I mean? Like using the Valheim shirts, like the Valheim merch as an example. They have the whole... Now the wall is an odd number. My goodness. Peachy has a point. Another cheers to you, DJ. Cheers. The idea of like the Valheim shirts, right? So the bees are happy, right? Such a good idea, because like that's such a like pitchy thing about the game. But then they add the art into it, and that's what really makes it good. You know what I mean? Like, is the art style of that, and like I look at it and I'm like, yeah, that's a good shirt right there. I like that a lot. But then trying to create something like that for me, I mean, I could do something like that, but it would be very, very much a ripoff. You know what I mean? And so coming up with like an original idea and like what that looks like, that's where my creativity lacks. And that's why I've never actually gotten any merch put together. Does that make sense? So I would like to, maybe the thing I need to do then is just try to find an artist and say, hey, I'm looking for a design that I can put on some merch. I have no idea what that's going to be like for the person, but say like, here's an idea. Can you like help conceptualize it and sketch it out and stuff? So I don't know. But ours, you walk into an escalator, so you make the choice what floor to go to first. Gotcha. Okay. Lutz, I like this background. It's so bright and sunny and puts me in a good mood. I'm glad you think so. I'm glad you think so. Outside of Crow's Perch. Not gonna lie, I like when I order spaghetti from places and get given meatballs that are actually enough to be even with the spaghetti portion. It's frustrating when the spaghetti far outweighs my meatball portion, not for OCD reasons, just because if the meatballs, excuse me, are good, then I'd love an even amount. I know exactly what you mean, Crystal. Sometimes, like, if you get, like, the massive meatballs, I like to chop them up. But it depends on the size of the meatballs, too. But I fully agree. We have a futon in the rec room. Surprisingly, it's quite comfortable. Is it? I've been on some pretty comfy futons. But also, the futon I had in college was very not comfy. So, and I shouldn't say that I had it. It was at our house that I rented. Ours, as you walk in, there's escalators to bring you up to the display rooms, but if you don't take the escalators and just go in, you're in the shopping area, warehouse slash cafe. Gotcha. Okay. There's an Italian place nearby which serves you one giant meatball. It's about the size of a big grapefruit. My goodness. Yeah, we also have a meatball place near here. And those of you going to LutzCon, we could go if you want, but they're pretty good sized meatballs. But I'm trying to think. You could also get pasta. What did I get? You can also get some pasta, but it's separate. Really, they're a meatball place. Kind of interesting, but it's Herman Miller Aaron. Aaron? That is a fancy one, yeah. But it's a Herman Miller, so it's a fancy one for sure then. Didn't know your Richie Rich book? Have you not seen the 21 Gifted Subs from Charles book as well? Gosh dang, we're not gonna... Dink, double income, no kids. Double income, no kids. Oh, okay. That's what Dink. Dink. Okay. Dink. I like that. We're also dinkers around here. For the time being, at least, you know. No, we're not pregnant. Just, you know, one of those things. We're trying to figure out if family planning is in our future or not. So, but Us 2 book. I like my name being included in bits. Lutz, just make a simple black t-shirt and in white letters have it say Lutz merch. Merch around moments is good too, like your parkour splat. Oh, there are a few for sure that we could probably make some from moments. Yeah. Merch needs to go in the planner. It does. Yeah, it does, honestly. Does anyone eat spaghetti sandwiches? Just me. I feel like I've had one before. Logo here. Yeah. Wait, is LutzCon a thing now? So I have not yet officially announced it, but Coleman kind of alluded to this. Exactly. The tickets go on sale at the end of this month. And so I was thinking about making an announcement in the Discord, like, you know, a week or two before tickets go on sale, and just say, hey, I'm going to be getting the 4-day pass to this. Yeah. So if anybody's interested, like, I will be there and we can plan a meetup. So, or, you know, multiple meetups, of course, if we're going to be there for 4 days. Be like, all right, Coleman, I'll see you on Friday, but other than that, yeah. So, yeah, it's Gen Con. It's Gen Con. So, Mr. Peachy's watching something on TV with a lot of screaming. I'm old and don't like loud screaming. I know what you mean, though. Screaming, like, are we talking about, let's see, what was it? Watched a show one time that was actually pretty popular at the time. It's probably, I don't know, 13 years ago now. It wasn't Modern Family, but it was something about family. Modern Family is the comedy. It was like a drama, but I think it had family in the name. I don't remember. I saw one episode, and Mrs. Magoots' family liked to watch it. It was just constant yelling at each other the whole time, and I'm like, yeah, this ain't for me. I shan't be watching this again. So, is that the tie-in with Dragon Con? Just making stuff up. Dinkums. Yeah, we are Dinkums. I wish I were a dink. No Tahitian Bebe Magoots? Nope, indeed not. I hope you and Mr. Magoots can get some answers if you're seeking them. I'll keep positive vibes going your way for it to happen, though. So it's not, put it this way. It's not to like the medical point. If we're, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. We're at the decision point. Do we want to pursue this or not? That's kind of how we're looking at it. It's not like we've been trying and you know, we need to, you know, to get some help. It's not like that. It's just we have not made a decision on it. So maybe it was parenthood. Maybe that's what it was. How old is that show? That would probably answer the question. But that does sound familiar. But I need a merch hoodie before Texas goes back to 1,000 degrees. I love hoodies so much. I didn't get the best news yesterday, not getting reimbursed because it's not a city street, so now I got to wait to hear from the county. My insurance isn't covering since I already repaired and paid for repairs. Oh my gosh, really? The insurance won't cover it because you needed a vehicle and so you couldn't wait for it? Like, what in the world? Insurance should reimburse you for that. Like, yeah, insurance can pay the repair company directly, but they should get your like statement and just reimburse you. But that doesn't make any sense. I would love to come back home for Gen Con. I have so many friends who go too, so I would know quite a few people there. Nice. Yeah, super sorry to hear that, Kirk. That's messed up, man. Hopefully the county will get back to you then with good news. That's stupid. Bullpucky, dude, I'm so sorry. Yeah, hopefully county stuff will take care of you. It's from 2010. Okay, that's probably it. Gucci, how you doing today? It probably is that then, Coleman. I think you're right. That's why I said we have until I'm 40. If no bebe, then this oven is closed. So for us, that'd be about 9 more years. Yeah, I'll be turning 32 this year. So that's kind of, I mean, I don't know what, then again, if you're pushing 40, you're considered like more at risk that way. Is that right? Yeah, I mean, my thought is if it's not gonna, like 35 is when we'd have to make like our do or die decision, you know? I think that's when we'd have to make our do or die decision. Somebody that I coach with, she had a baby, it was just over a year ago now, and she was 33, 34 at the time, I think. My mom was 34. Is that right? 34. Yeah, 34 when she had me. 35. 36 when she had my sister. So I'm figuring like, okay, mid-30s is not too bad. The movie or the series? There was a movie? Oh, there is a movie called Parenthood, isn't there? Series, yeah. My mom loves those family drama shows. I'm like, who needs more drama in their life? At least in that regard. I don't mind like, you know, like Game of Thrones style drama. You know, I'm cool with that. Speaking of, we're in midway through House of Dragons. We just finished episode 6 last night. So there are 10 in the season. So it's Florida. Nothing makes sense here. That, unfortunately, that checks out. Last family drama I really got into was This Is Us, but I stopped watching after season 4. Hey, Crumble, how you doing? Peachy, Mrs. Magoots watched This Is Us as well. I don't remember when she stopped, though. There's a Parenthood movie, huh? Anytime I see my mom, she asks my girlfriend and I if we watch it. I tell her no every time. Every single time. Thought so, but I should check. You turn 44 tomorrow? Well, Gucci, if I don't see you tomorrow, happy birthday. Hope it's a great day for you. I forget you two are so young. But look at the white hairs, the white hairs. You turned 32 in April, so you are just a couple months older than me, Crumble. I turned 32 in June. Bebis. Ouch, that hurt. It's already ended though, Woodsy, but it was a pretty good show at first. I just got tired of the same old storylines coming up every season. You all gonna make me feel young? You all make me feel young. Keep going. 35 plus is advanced maternal age. Gotcha. Okay. Yes, New Jersey has a high rate of autism. Not that there's anything wrong with autistic kids. We didn't feel we'd be equipped to handle it. Makes sense, though. I'm sure it was good, and I just don't want any more drama in my life. I like funny or action or spooky, for sure. Mr. Peace and I are 34 this year. We've had our chats recently. Have you? Recently? Did you set kind of like a not necessarily a deadline, but like I don't know. Is that a common thing? Do people do that often? Obviously, it sounds like Ursa has thought of it before. I've considered that myself. Your son is going to be 1 year old in February. Oh, nice. Nice. Well, congrats. February 16th for Woodsy. His is February 7th. Nice. Ciao, Jersey. How you doing? How are you doing today? Mr. Magooth, sir. House of Dragons is great. So I've actually been really liking it. But I'll be honest. Like, I don't want to say too much because just in case anybody were to accidentally share too much info. So I'm going to keep my thoughts to myself for now. But yeah, I am interested to see how things are going to turn out. So I got to do this event. No worries. No worries. That's where I am, is mid-30s, though thanks to 35 years of cerebral palsy, I feel physically 65, which sucks a bowling ball through a garden hose. 45 in March, old man, yells at clouds. By the way, I may not be around tomorrow. Curling starts tonight. I'm not sure what the schedule for games will be tomorrow. Gotcha, no worries. No worries, Coleman. Tomorrow is the beginning of our Cyberpunk playthrough. We're going to create our character, do the opening, intro prologue thing, and, yeah, it's going to be cool. Speaking House of Dragon, Octi or EDJ, were you guys able to finish Wheel of Time series? That first episode just didn't capture me. We finished the first season. I thought it was good. I have not read the book, though. So, hey, what's going on, Banj? How you doing? A very merry time zone to you. It's morning for me, my friend. I imagine it's afternoon for you. If so, good afternoon, but good day. How are you doing today? One of the most Canadian things I've ever read. Sorry. A checkpoint. I was 36 when Temming and I got together, so already felt too old. We had combos about it, but figured if I've been on the fence for so many years, I probably don't want kids. Fair enough. You know, another thing, yeah, I want to, not to throw like a huge wrinkle in this conversation, but another thing that, you know, we would consider is if we're not going to have a child, would we adopt a child? You know? You know, for those of you guys that don't know, Nonder is actually, has adopted a child, Nonder and his wife, which is like super awesome, like just amazing, you know? So I don't know, that's something that's at least been on our minds as well too. So yeah, I think the reality, not the reality, but I think the decision that we have to make is like, we're likely going to have a child. Likely. I mean, it's not guaranteed, right? Like, we still have to decide that, but it would seem that it could end up being, do we have a child or do we adopt a child? And if we adopt a child, that can push the timeline, you know, could push it back if we wanted. Like, we can still enjoy sort of our prime years of earning or whatever you want to call it, enjoy traveling together, because we feel like we kind of got robbed a little bit of that in the last 8 years due to student loans, you know, so that sort of stuff. We can kind of enjoy our youth a little bit, and that would kind of push the timeline back. So I don't know, we're trying to figure, you know, a lot of things to figure out. It's kind of a pretty personal topic, and I'm sorry if it's weird though, but no deadline. We aren't deadline people. I have an implant next one that's due to come out in the next year or two, and then we're just going to see what happens. Fair enough, for sure, Octi. Made it through the first season. There were choices, but they were also plagued with some major issues. Next season is promising if they can rein things back in. So get the whole fascination with incest in the Game of Thrones world. Yeah. Just because real life history had it in royal families doesn't mean we need it in our fantasy. Yeah, That's a pretty recurring theme for sure, right? Breakfast time? Ooh. Hopefully it's something good, Crumble. New character? We need a new swamp. It is gonna be a new character, Coleman. Yeah, don't worry. I won't go back to my old tiny PP jerk that hates the world character. Honestly, I don't even remember what I did last with that character anyway. So yeah. And I figure I'll let you guys even vote which backstory you guys want me to have. So I don't want a shot-for-shot reaction to the books and understand that won't happen, so I bowed out. Yeah. Stokes for Cyberpunk is going to be awesome, DJ. I'm super looking forward to it. Also, I have a graphics card that should be able to handle it, which is kind of nice. You know, the other one couldn't, so. I've been watching a lot of crime series from the UK. More investigation, less gunplay. Really? Could you give an example, Schooner? Cyberpunk indeed, Crystal. Yeah, we're starting that up tomorrow. So. Hey, good morning, Ish, right? I think it's just a parallel down to the royal families of Europe, keeping the power in the family. Just hit 2 p.m. here, gonna have something to watch while I work, but it's break time? Nice, nice. What kind of work do you do, Banj? I know, but it's fantasy, yeah. Being an adopted kid, I love people who adopt. For sure. Always wanted to adopt a child rather than my own, to be honest. Really? Is that right, Woodsy? That's the thing I'm torn on because, like, I would like to see, like, a child that sort of has the qualities of both of us. Like, I think that would be really, really fulfilling to see that, you know? Hopefully, you know, more qualities of Mrs. Magoots than mine, but I would like to see, I don't know, I just would like to see that, the combination, you know? That's why I'm torn, you know? But it's one of those things that it's a lot more, doing that involves a more strict timeline. So, Nandra and the misses are great. 100%, 1,000,000%, in fact. Adoption had a huge spot in my heart. I want to adopt one since I can't have any more. Consider being a surrogate for a couple too. Only downside to that is the state of Michigan. I couldn't be financially compensated for it. You can't? A couple I'm caring for could pay for my doctor/hospital bills and pay for my care, but they couldn't pay me on top of all of it. If it wasn't my older years, I'd still be considered doing it. Yeah. What in the world? That you can't be financially compensated for it. Why? What is the scare there? Is that people will then like wreck their bodies for money? Don't we already do that? Like, isn't that what, I don't know. Anyway, 16 people working in my office. One of them was adopted and 3 of my colleagues have adopted children. It's crazy. I've never known so many in one place for sure. Wow. Nandra, miss waking up with that guy on Saturdays. Great dude. 100%. He's in the midst of redoing his entire office, plans on coming back to a regular schedule again shortly after. I saw that. Yeah. Yeah. I hope he's able to find comfort in whatever it is that he, you know, schedule he settles into. So, Tiny PP, what? Kates, how you doing? You heard that right. My first Cyberpunk character I created. Unfortunately, this time, friends, I don't mean to like turn anybody off, but we're gonna be turning nudity off in Cyberpunk. Just to, I don't know. I think it just, I'll feel a little bit better about streaming that if I turn nudity off, because it's pretty judicious with the nudity. So you'll get a little glimpse of the nudes, you know, until I can turn it off, I guess. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna turn it off. So it'll be a nice Ken doll. It'll be fine, you know. Honestly, my PP, it's not gonna have any bearing on the story. You know what I mean? So yeah. It's not going to change things. We do, unfortunately, also have to turn off the DMCA music as well. But that's a setting in the game, so it's kind of cool. But anyway. Cyber Friday. It will, in fact, be a Cyber Friday. Steph and I decided she doesn't wish to go through childbirth, and if we want to have kids around in life, plenty of kids need good, loving homes. They do. Want to help give a kid a home if we decide to go that route. It's so nice. I mean, I got to say, I'm not at all surprised that you guys would have the hearts that, like, that would be of interest to everybody in here. So yeah, I guess I can't really say I'm surprised. But any positive thoughts? We found out our kitty, old kitty, has cancer. Oh, Crumble. I'm really sorry to hear that. I'm gonna give you some positive, good vibes here in the tankard. I hope that you can enjoy the remaining time. Find some comfort in the companionship, as I know the cat does with you. Go back 15 to 20 years and that had a different meaning. Cyber Friday. I work for a healthcare charity, make all the data work together so everyone else can bring in the money, right? Isn't that great? I do all the things so that they can make all the money. I'm in the same boat. I work for the consumer marketing team of my company, and so I basically write code that helps my company make lots of money. Which is great because of job security, but also like, you know, they get away with paying me what they do. Don't get me wrong, I still make a comfortable living on it, but let's put it this way, they could certainly afford to pay their employees more, you know. So I understand wanting to see the traits kids inherit, Lutz. Like, would the kid of Mrs. Magoots and you come out with a full beard? Well, we already said, like, so we both have dark hair. We both, like, I have wavy hair. She has very curly hair. So we're like, okay, it's going to come out dark-headed, probably curly-haired. And I was like, man, what if it gets the worst traits of both of us? So it gets, like, my artistic ability, you know? I don't know. It was like, well, that'd be our luck. It'd get the worst traits of both of us, you know? It would be hopefully it's still a great kid, you know, just no talent in anything whatsoever. So if the steroid shot doesn't make him feel better, we may have to let him go. He's 15 years old at least, so too old for surgery. Dang, I'm really sorry to hear that, Crumble. Yeah, like I said, I hope you can find like some comfort in the companionship you two can share to share. That's the unfortunate truth about like pets and animals and really all of our relationships, right? Is they're limited. And so we have to take comfort in the, you know, the time that we do have rather than the time that we don't. I think that's the way I try to look at it, at least. I've been having some similar thoughts. I'm like, my dog is getting older and she's showing more signs of that, you know, and it's like the first dog I've ever had, right? First dog I've ever been responsible for. So the unfortunate reality. Consensually putting your body through labor for monetary compensation. Yep, sounds about right. Yeah, it's kind of what we do, like, at least DJ, I mean, that's like what you've done before, right? I mean, we've talked about that before with like how your body feels after a hard weekend of work, setting up and tearing down stuff. Like that's extremely taxing on a body, you know? So maybe just a way to deter would-be criminals from stealing from couples. Huh. I guess that could be, yeah. Broadchurch River and Line of Duty. Boobas. No, my digital titties. Wait, there's the internet. We're fine. Conan Exiles has a lot of nudity too. It does, actually. That was actually... Somebody posted like a clip on Twitter. That was the first time I saw anything about Conan Exiles. Was somebody was playing around with like wiener size or something. And I was like, what in the hell? Like, what in the seven hells is this game? Found out it was Conan Exiles. So, how many dinks are in Cyberpunk? Small PP, big character. False digital schlongs are load-bearing to plot. Viper, how you doing? Lutz McNudes. Wood PP. Workout done, I got cooked. Welcome back, Spooky. Hopefully you're feeling all right, though. Are you swole now? Booyah. Positively engorged, right? Kid's gonna come out with a full perfect hair like a Saiyan. May stream for the first time tonight. Oh yeah? Do it. Wait, am I your kid? I'm sorry, the word engorge reminds me of 10 things I hate about you. If you know, you know. Oh shoot. I don't know. I've actually not seen that. I too have no talent whatsoever. Coleman, stop.
Who wants coffee? I just made a fresh pot of coffee. Hey buddy, you want coffee?
Thanks so much, DJ. My gosh. My goodness. I'm so glad you get me, DJ. I've actually never seen 10 things I hate about you. Yeah. Do eat. Having a human pet is a good idea? Oh, goodness. Must distract from E-Peens. Fun story. So I got married in Stardew and talked to my husband, and he was like, I watered the crops. I also filled Wongers' bowl. I forgot I named my cat Wongers. My back is wrecked by sitting in this chair for decades. It's true. I mean, honestly, sitting constantly is not a great position. Wongers, yeah. Some dedication there, I guess. Was it Sam? Did you end up marrying Sam, Peachy? I think that's what you talked about, but Walk away for 3 minutes and come back to Conan-sized dogs. I believe in you. Just know that starting out, nothing needs to be perfect. You can improve over time. Always happy to chat about it all. It's true. True. It is. It's a weird thing starting out, though. Just enjoy it. Enjoy it. Today's coffee: 2 parts Pete's French roast, 1 part Bones Wonder Bones, and a shot of cremosa mocha espresso. Oh, what is the Wonder Bones? What flavor is that? DJ, I love you. I did. I married Super Saiyan Sam. My goodness. He's like the perfect husband. I was telling Mr. Peachy last night that I love my husband. And he goes, well, I should hope you do. Your weeb is showing. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about Conan the Barbarian, not Conan the O'Brien. Makes more sense now. Yeah. Conan Exiles has genital size options. You can, I mean, so does Cyberpunk, but you can like drag a slider to change your genitals, which was, that was new to me when I saw that on Twitter. Somebody playing around with peen size. I was a little bit, I was a little surprised to see that on my timeline. Not sure, didn't ask for it. But I'm just glad it wasn't in a position where anybody was walking by my computer at the time, you know? Like, how do you explain that? Oh, yeah. No, check it out, guys. This guy, like, you know, no, it's totally normal. Just he's adjusting his character's penis size, you know? Typical Wednesday at the office. So, anyway. Making breakfast? All right, Kirk. By the way, I have a very important existential question that popped in my head today. Does time fly because flies fly? I guess. I'm not sure. This is a free sample I got with my order. Salted pretzel. Oh, okay, nice. Nice. Sorry about that, DJ. I should charge to show my weeb, I suppose. Certainly not Conan the Barbarian. Gotta own that poop, right? Yeah, I'm sorry. I was looking at peepees on my screen. Sorry. I'm not gonna apologize. Sorry, not sorry. I don't know if I sound ridiculous here, but the way corporate America is and that they don't care what they do to people is one reason I'm okay with my cerebral palsy / social security situation. Not trying to upset anyone who helps me with taxes. I'm just saying they don't care about my health. I suffer enough already. Hello there. Are you talking about, oh, you're talking about with like, with when you talk about with taxes? I'm not upset. I'm certainly not upset. As a fixes glasses female weeb, you could make some money charging. Once you're allowed to check his genitals. I'm ready to rescue Lutz with a portal. Oh, that's right. That's where I logged off, isn't it? Eminem, how you doing? How have you been? Like you said, female. As a female, let me pull out my tax documents. Hello there, True Celts. How are you doing today? Friends, I did say I was going to play some Valheim today. Is my watch charged now? Oh, yeah, it's charged. Let's turn this puppy on and put it on my wrist. There we go. Good, how are you? I'm doing well. Doing well. Hope life's been treating you well. I know it's been a little while, and I believe we actually met during the Valheim days, didn't we? I feel like I remember you dropping in on the server. We have since started a new server. Spooky Deer and I are running another custom server. This one, in fact, actually has some mods on it. But it's been pretty cool to play on so far. We are through boss number 2 on this server, so. I actually don't think I've stopped by for the server. It wouldn't have been this one. I was thinking of the old one. When did that one get started again? Like June of 2021. Yeah, June of 2021 is when we started the old server. All right, starting the modded game up, launching. Just saying, not having to put my body through days of work when I already hurt like this. I'm not upset. I'm not triggered in the least, Crystal. No worries, my friend. In fact, I'm glad. I'm glad. We should not be trying to put people who can't work through work so that they can survive. That's my very strong belief. Still need to look into the ship mod. Oh, all good. I don't know if it's... I didn't look to see if it's in the mod manager. But yeah, we'd have to find out if it gets rid of... If possible, we'd want their code to be open source so I could take a look at it and see if it gets rid of building integrity altogether. That's the thing. I mean, we don't want to get rid of building integrity completely, right? We just want to get rid of it over water. Let's see. No worries, my progress has slowed way down. I'm in the same boat, though. Ha, pun intended. Be happy to join a vanilla server again sometime. Don't mind mods, but my computer hates mods. I gotcha. These actually are pretty solid, M&M. M. We'll go with M. We're running only a couple. We're running Valheim Plus and, what was the other thing? Getting a call from somebody? Oh, shoot. This is probably about my car. Where's my phone, though? Uh-oh. If I try to answer this... Okay, hang on a second. I gotta answer this. BRB. Yeah, so let's go to the interloper first. But then we are absolutely... Oh, gosh. I gotta hurry. It's very close. All right, there we go. Okay. Autopilot's not going to take me into the sun, right? Well, it just might. I'm trusting you, autopilot. Oh! What the heck? What garbage is that? What the heck is wrong with my autopilot? Unbelievable. How do I not uninstall the game after that? I hit that just ridiculously hard. The interloper is just dust now. Yeah, you guys notice I bounced off the interloper and went into the sun? Everybody's okay. Sorry I'm a little late. I didn't give myself enough time to cry this morning. Good to see all of you, though. I really I care about you all. I hope you know that. I care about all of you. I just want to thank you for being here. You know how roughly how long you're streaking for, Lutz? Oh, that's always a tough question. Depends on how cold it is outside, I would say. I've never done this before. Is this going to be a problem? Oh. Bye, ship. Bye, ship. Hope you find your dad. Oh, should we do... Sorry about that, friends. Mrs. Magoots' car is in the shop, so I had to answer that so I could hear what things were up to. But I knew for some reason when I answered my phone using my watch, I didn't have my watch or my phone in here with me. It answers. It's supposed to answer on the watch so I can talk to the watch, but for some reason. It answers on the phone, even though the phone is in a different room. And it's like, well, that's stupid. Why would I answer it there? If I wanted to answer it on my phone, I would answer it using my phone. So I got to figure out why that's happening. But anyway. Oh, man. So many good clips that came from Outer Wilds for sure. Yeah. Forgot the screenshot I need to share. I put it in Valheim Discord. Luce, I love how your stream is usually about 1 hour of water cooler talk before you even load up the game. It's like you guys are my coworkers. The water cooler talk is some of the best, for sure. Oh, Woodsy, you got an abomination on you? Are you even close to me? Oh, you are. You went back to the swamp. Okay. I'll be there in like, I don't know, an hour? Does that sound good? Roughly an hour? I'm gonna have to eat more food. Is this Loots Magoots? Sir, your car is driving on its own and bullying the neighbors. Land ship front end falls off. Happy to, let's see, I read that one already. He dead. I actually didn't die. You never seen the emo Loots before, book? Best hair flip ever. Yeah, that's where that, shiny butt wig though, right? Pretty, but the funny thing is, I actually had several people, several people ask me when they saw pictures of that. They're like, oh, wow, was that your real hair? I'm like, no, you guys know I keep short hair. How was I gonna like grow it out that fast? You know? My God, it's Loots. Made with emo shine. Best hair flip ever. That's how we got the emote though. Came straight from that clip. Is it broken? The car is not broken. Oh, I thought this was gonna be. That's funny. I thought that was gonna be Woodsy running towards me, and it was a dang Draugr. Emo Loots was amazing. Glad you think so. That's a setting you can change. Wait, on my car or my watch? I can change my car's settings. Okay, no longer leak oil, please. There's a Draugr over there. Stop it. And actually, my @gear is about to break. Where did you say you built a portal, Woodsy? Dying over here can't breathe these cliffs. Loots, you gotta be kidding me. You never seen those? Actually, I had an idea for the other highlight videos. It's in your pocket. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Oh, there's a little hut right over here. Would you looky that? Oh, there is a beehive, though. Oh, that was too low. Okay, makes sense. Lots of arrow drop when you're in, like, shooting from 5 feet away. Makes perfect sense. And I still got poisoned. Anyway. That emote is worthy of a shampoo commercial. Did closing the door just do that? Or did you destroy it? This actually is in remarkably good shape, unless you had already repaired these. I'm in Discord voice, by the way, if you want to join. Possibly, 1 sec. Setting the car to leak oil, please. Yeah, exactly. You didn't know the emote was me? Oh, really? Stinky Boy needs to shower before a very important meeting. I will return again. Sounds good, Spooky. Yeah, it does make the watch redundant if it doesn't do that. Back, did I miss anything? I had to take a short break to answer the phone. That's about it. Wait a minute, is this today? Hang on a second. What's today's date? Today's the 11th? Today's the... Wait, okay, hang on. This is where I'm confused. Wait, is Jeremy Germ's birthday today, Octi? If so, happy birthday to Jeremy Germ. This is the thing. It's saying all day yesterday. It's saying all day today, but then at the same time... What is this one called? I couldn't even read the name on it. It's saying... That's the thing about these, like, Google Calendar alerts. It's saying 11th. Jeremy Germ's birthday. And then it says, when I open it up, it says today, all day. So that's why I get confused on the actual days. I'm not sure. It's the 12th here at least. Yeah. Tomorrow is Friday the 13th. Yeah, it's the 12th here as well. I've forgotten what day, the date was today. But forgot to give myself enough time to cry. My vote for best quote all here during 2023 Twitch viewing. Remember the days when Luce was almost always one shot in Valheim? Oh, shoot. Those days are not over yet, my friend, unfortunately. Oh, and Phil's in here, too. We have anybody else in the server? Just 3 of us? The reminders are set. I don't know what the reminders are set on. I just can't remember. So was yesterday Jeremy's birthday? I think it was yesterday. So set my work schedule reminders for a full day ahead just so I'm on track. It's today. Okay. Okay. So, well, happy birthday, Jeremy Germ. Abyssal harpoon. You have an abyssal harpoon? Dang. Nice. Pretty sick looking. All right, I got to do some repairs. I also got to run back to my place, too, and do some inventory cleanup for getting big fish in water. Nice. I like that. I will be right back, Woodsy, and then you let me know. I can join voice chat. I've got I got about 45 minutes left I can play, but also, you know how much I talk in stream, so you let me know if you want to hear that on voice chat. So you let me know if that's cool with you or not. Tomorrow you'd play a horror survival game? Wait, tomorrow? No, tomorrow's going to be Cyberpunk. Tomorrow is Cyberpunk. Easier for me, but up to you. I'll mute stream. All right, as long as you're cool with me, like almost constantly talking in voice chat, that's the only thing you have to kind of be aware of. Is you would hear me as I'm talking to stream as well. Hit F2 and it tells you. Oh, very cool. Nice. I didn't realize that. So you could do that even if people do not have their have them showing as visible on the map. I hear now in stream anyway. All right, sounds good. Sounds good. Give me 1 sec then, and I will jump in the VC. Got to add another rock pile over here. Those stones will come in handy when I want to build, like, I don't know, 3 stone tablets. Because, yeah, it's kind of a lot. All right. We got entrails. Entrails go in here. The first time storing any guck, so I'll put it there. Ancient bark. Put ancient bark over there. Oh yeah, I'm carrying tons of tin right now too. I forgot I had picked up tin. Tin I'll put in there. Blood bag. Guess I'll put with the guck and whatnot. Charcoal should go in the other one. Skelly trophy and Surtling cores. Are we storing those anywhere? Surtling core. Oh, there's some right there. That. Where did I store the chain? In there? Do we have chains anywhere else? Trying to consolidate, but we don't have a, we don't really have things sorted yet. So that's kind of a thing. You can push to talk on Discord. That's true. That is true. I've never set it up for that. Sounds like a lot of work. I might find several of my headstones in Valheim in one place. No need to panic. All right. Real quick, I need to see this because I knew exactly where to go to see Iron's Birch of Iron Memorial. And what's this? Birch Genus Betula, property of Iron. Okay. Are all of these labeled? Oh, this one's not. So I should chop down that tree. Wait, so neither of these trees are chopped. Or neither of these ones are labeled? So these seem like they're fair game. This one is not labeled here. Yep, I think this one is... Yep. My tree now. So we can just what? We just label everything we want? Okay, you know what? No. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. You know, it's fine. Totally fine. You know, like why would anybody chop down like a, you know, a silly tree anyway, right? Iron has to label all the trees. I just called you a bad name. No, this is fine. This is fine. Okay, so this is Iron's Palace of Love. Okay, understood. This is how this works. Actually belongs to... Oop. Hang on a second. Actually belongs to Lutz. There we go. So this is my house. Thanks for building my house for me, Lady Iron. This is mine. So, might as well go ahead and make my bed. There we go. All right. There is my new bedroom. Very excited to have it. And now this is my place. Who would like to come over and hang out in my place? How's that sound? Look at all my carrots. My goodness. I was busy and I don't even remember doing it. I was very busy. So we just label things however we like. This is the world we live in. This is the world we live in, everybody. Done. Not like you can't plant more. How many bosses have we fought? We fought the first 2 bosses. So yeah, we've taken on Eikthyr and the Elder. We'll be gearing up for Bone Mass. But the way we do it, we try to make sure that as many people as are interested are able to join us in the raid. So we try to... So some people are obviously overpowered now because they've been playing on the server for a while. But yeah. Pretty sure Luch just colonized Iron's homestead. What a scamp. Do not sleep in my bed. Okay, I won't sleep in your bed. I'll sleep in my bed. Which just so happens to be basically where your bed is. I think I'll have a nice seat here for a second. What about if you're underpowered? You can still join in, Bookpunk. You just might die more than everybody else. That's all. Fast forward to 3 months down the road, the server is 90% science. It doesn't explicitly say to not chop the tree. Exactly, DJ. The Great Birch Wars sounds like a legit thing. Smartphones are bad, Chris. That's why sometimes I feel I'll rather than ill. Multiple times now my phone keeps trying to swap here for here. Why does a smartphone not know the difference? You found my graveyard. Saving love for Cyberpunk tomorrow. Oh, goodness, DJ. DJ, you're too kind, my friend. Seriously. It's the principle of the thing, right? This is going to escalate very quickly. Iron's Palace of Love, unless you're named Lutz. Farting into your bedding. Oh, yeah, I'm just... Let me get real comfy here. These cheeks need to bury down deep into the bedding. Your dirty butt is messing up my hay. Shoes in the bed even. Wow. Push those twin beds together, I see. Ooh, ooh. Oh, it's a love-hate relationship right now. All right, fine. Okay. All righty. Well, let me go ahead and join the Discord for the next, was it like 30 minutes, basically? One sec. I'll get the Discord pulled up. That's a pretty build. I know. Thank you. Thank you. It's my place. But in all honesty, Lady Iron made a nice place. Turns out she's good at these. She's an interior designer, decorator, all this stuff. I didn't know that. All right. Trying to join. And let me make sure chat will be able to hear you too. Okay, they should. It is enabled. Oh, nice. I like that setup, by the way, Octi. All right, gonna join. And I have to check to make sure. Actually, they should be able to hear you, I think.
Testing, testing.
Yes. Everybody say hi to Woodsy. Hi, Woodsy.
Hi, chat.
So what you working on now?
I'm fixing up our hut, a little hut that we were just at.
Okay, nice. I'm gonna head back to, my inventory is much better sorted. Oh, actually it's kind of not. I don't really have enough arrows.
Did you know there's 12 types of fish now in the game?
12?
I think 9 or 12, yeah.
I did not know that.
I just learned that.
That's excessive.
Yeah. And there's like 6 or something different baits.
Jeez. Making himself gummy. Thanks for the clip, Ursa. You can be a part of these shenanigans and more, all here at Discord. That's true, though. Exclamation Discord does actually get you the link, but it has to be like its own message. Lutz is getting nothing for free now. He's burned a bridge. Pretty sure the last time I heard Woodsy was during the watch party talking to his cat. That was not Woodsy.
Cat, I don't have a cat.
Yeah. That was not Woodsy. And Temig made me literally cry of laughter during that. I actually almost... my bad. No, it wasn't... yeah. I was very close to just muting the person, but yeah, the open mic incident, but I didn't know, like at first, I was like, okay, well, maybe they just want to be, like they want this to be interactive, and so I would have felt bad if I muted them, but then I realized they were saying things that they most likely they weren't expecting anybody else to hear, and so I was like, maybe I should mute, and then by that point, I think everybody already heard, so, yeah. Yeah, it was nothing terribly embarrassing. It was... Sorry, what was that?
I don't remember this incident, but that's probably good.
Yeah, so it was during the watch party when we watched Jingle All the Way.
Okay, I wasn't there for that.
In the Discord. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was more adorable than embarrassing. But I feel like Discord, when you join, it should auto-mute your mic. I don't know if that's a setting or not, but... All right, let's...
I just got to clear out my inventory, and then I should be good to go.
Okay. And what was the name of the portal we're taking?
It's Crypt. Well, that's the one that we came from, but I don't know where any more crypts are.
Yeah, true. 12 equals excessive fish. Stardew will blow your mind. Oh, Stardew's got a bunch, too. That's for dang sure. Man, I do kind of miss Stardew. Haven't played in a long time. That wasn't Muddy left behind. I have a legit question. Is there a portal from Spawn to the little village you were just in, the one where Iron's house is? If so, what is it called? Yes. It is called Sacrifices. That's the name of... That's what True Celt called it. Basically, the sacrifices are whatever goods and materials you want to give to new people, you can put in the sacrifices. You sacrifice them to other people. So yeah, if you find one called Sacrifices, that is the one. It doesn't take you very far, but that's the portal you're probably looking for, Book.
Lutz, do you need bronze?
Bronze.
So I think I have a lot of bronze that's just not being used at all.
I'm sure I could find a use for some bronze.
Just forge back down.
What is the banded shield made of iron? Or is that bronze?
Yeah, it's iron and fine wood.
Okay.
But there's like a bronze buckler. That's what I'm using.
Yeah, maybe the bronze buckler would be good for me to make. Because right now,
iron buckler. Iron buckler.
Oh, okay.
That's what I would make if I have a lot of ancient wood, so. Well, we don't have any iron now.
So the bandit, is bandit better than buckler? Oh yeah, it is.
I think you just want the one that is able to parry. Like the ones that don't parry kind of stink.
True. Directly south of the main island has a larger swamp. Directly south of the main island.
Oh yeah.
Oh, like this area? Are you talking about? Oh, or actually, there's a start of a swamp there, start of a swamp over here, start of a swamp over there.
Someone's destroying my house.
Oh, yes, they are.
Hey.
You were responsible for me almost fully cry laughing for the last 20 minutes or so. It's been an amazing morning, a great laughs. I'm glad you think so, Crystal. Oh. Whoa.
He did.
What were the flashes? Were the flashes... Was that like a graphical
bug? I don't know.
Bug?
It's something to do with the ward, I think, but I don't understand it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The start on the left looked huge. This one over here. Yeah, we got a few, though. That one, yeah, for sure. We could definitely go check that one out if we've got a portal there. Otherwise, we'll have to sail.
Hold tight, let me grab a hoodie real quick.
All right. I say clear that one because I thought it meant human. Not human sacrifices, no, just item sacrifices. Yeah, follow this way to be sacrificed. Coleman wants us to sail.
I'm back.
Do we have a boat nearby, though? Let's see.
Boat nearby. I could build a boat.
Or do we have a... If we portal, is there a boat somewhere else? I think so. Kelt's saying that this swamp right here looks like a big one to him.
We could take his portal. He's got a portal there, I think.
Okay.
He has a bazillion
all my boats
portals.
Went away. Nearest portal is at my place. Okay. I actually don't know if I've been to True Kelt's place on this server. Or if I have, it's been a while.
He's right across the lake from me.
Okay, nice.
Alright, we should probably sleep, though. Actually, it might be too late. Let's see.
All my boats went away. Well, did you put signs on them? Oh, gosh.
You can just throw a bed down right there.
How's that? Does that bother you?
Close. A little close. I like feet to feet.
Oh, you're
like
sitting
soul
upright.
To soul. What the heck?
Right.
What am I doing?
Phil? Yeah, that's interesting. Phil, are you able to sleep? Here we go. I love how you guys type that at like the exact same time, DJ and Coleman.
He might be AFK. Nope, he is. What's the problem?
Oh, it might be your character because you're not laying flat.
I think you're too close to me. Oh, there you go.
Oh, Spooky and I shared a bed.
Oh, just one bed?
Well, okay, not actually. We pushed our twins together.
Who was the big spoon? Who was the little spoon?
Great question. I slept so soundly in comfort, I can't even remember.
Maybe switched halfway. Alright, let's go to Kelts.
Alright. Foot to foot so you can interlock toes in your sleep? Oh gosh. No, bad. Cursed images. Interlocking toes.
Yeah, soul to soul.
Yeah. Every time I play and Woodsy is the only chat is sleep, sleep, sleep every 12 hours.
Hey, I'm trying to grow them carrots. You know how it goes.
Yeah. You know, got to get that smelting done.
I'm a busy man.
Kelt's first home. This is what I want. I want to make a micro house somewhere. Oh, there's Kelt and Swamp.
This way.
Is that the one we want?
Now here's where it gets confusing.
We need to make one of those like string maps or something like this they do when they track serial killers, but it traces our maps.
This is his compound area.
Where are we? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dang.
Actually, don't go in there. You get stuff laying on the floor ready to be picked up.
Ah.
And then...
Tiny house Valheim edition. Yeah, I want to just build one that goes up. That's what I want to do. So it's like real small, but just... Hey, how you doing, Nitalicious?
Try Kelt South.
Oh. I cannot shut this door. I do not have access. I did not opt into the ward.
Let me see if I can hit it for you. I'm sure Kelt wouldn't mind.
Woodsy and Spooky Guildson are permitted.
Where is it?
Right here.
Nah, he has to do it, not me.
Gotcha. No worries. If you just want to shut this door behind me, then. Left corner of the first. Okay, so it should be this one here. Kelt South. Blue's be monetizing this bee's knees. You can make trading transactions inside that microhouse, making them. I can close that one at least. All right. Aha, you are correct. Good call.
Man's got a stone wall. What? Stonewall Jackson.
I missed my OG Portal Hub from the first time I played this game. The last Portal Hub was pretty good too. From the other server. Anyone here old enough to remember the Little House on the Prairie?
I remember that when I'm 25.
I've never seen it, but wait, is that a book too? Is that also a book?
I don't know if it's a book. I thought it was a TV show or a movie.
Okay. Good night, John Boy. My sister was obsessed with it. It's a series of books as well. Okay. Look at this swamp.
Stinky.
A foul smell from the swamp. Also, that's a lot of...
There's a house right here to the right.
A lot of rocks. I should label these so that iron doesn't knock out this very decorative, bouldery area. Wait, say what?
Do you know what those are?
I don't.
So that's like a Viking ship burial ground.
Oh.
So if we dig down in here, there will be actually chest, bodies, and treasure and stuff. So we could, I mean, if you want to dig it out, it's really on the ends.
Interesting.
On the pointy ends.
Also reminisce about Serenity Bay every once in a while. The wall I made was ridiculous. Yeah, it was seriously impressive.
There's a body right there for you.
Look at that. Some skeletal remains. Serenity Bay was beautiful.
That's all yours, by the way. I don't need them.
Will they just float there?
Yes.
Nice, we're leaving them. Hope the buried curse you for this. Oh, thanks, Lady Iron.
They won't curse us if we leave them floating.
Yeah, I did not disturb the remains at all. How far down do we have to dig?
Not very far. We just gotta go outwards now.
Okay.
Like, it shouldn't go any farther than his bones, I think.
This year I turned 50. Midlife crisis, ahoy. Sort of reminds me of the movie The Dig. John Boy is from the Waltons. Family Guy episode about it was funny. Dang, my pickaxe is gonna be done for.
You can repair it though. It's you got a bone pickaxe.
I left the bone pickaxe back at the house.
Oh, isn't that an antler? What do you have in your hands?
It's a bronze.
I don't know why I thought that was an antler pickaxe.
I felt like yeah, I don't know why. It looks kind of light colored to be bronze.
Exactly.
It was a pretty good movie. I've not seen it. I've seen Holes. It's the only digging movie I've seen.
Style of buff.
Yeah.
Do it! Just do it!
Just do it. Oh, there's the chest. Is there
knew
usually
we
only
could get
one?
Yeah, one chest. Take it. It's all yours.
Ruby and fire arrows. I actually did need some fire arrows, I guess, but...
I'm gonna put my stones in there.
Probably a good idea. Great old adventure game called The Dig by LucasArts. I've not played that.
Let's try to find a crypt.
All right. A new swamp. Actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf. Actual cannibal.
Oh, I found one right in front of me. There we go.
Nice.
Watch out.
Ooh, big boy leech.
This might have enemies at it too, so be careful. Oh, yep. Abomination.
Right away. Right away.
These things are too hard to kill.
They do have so much health.
You want to try it?
We can try. I don't have nearly enough arrows though for this.
No, we probably shouldn't. Those fire arrows seem pretty good.
The fire arrows are solid, but I only have 17.
Key, we can just go straight into this crypt. Do you happen to have a key on you?
I do.
All right. This is jump straight into the crypt. We can just dodge them for now.
All right. There's an
oozer on me. I'm gonna hit him with this.
Yeah. All right. I'm not sure. Yeah, was that Lonely Island?
Oh, you missed.
Do
you have a sledge yet?
Say that again?
The bone sledge.
I'm not sure.
You gotta make you one of those. It just takes deer antlers.
Oh, okay. I know what you're saying. I don't have one on this character, no. I had it. I made it before, but different character.
It's like cheat codes in the swamp.
Yeah. With this grave desecration, today you'll be visited by a poltergeist. Probably. What? Yeah, I know, Kel. Unfortunately, we got to kill some abominations in order to get the light armor from them. Oh, that's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and exit.
Don't exit. Don't exit. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back.
There's a blob right on the inside.
I'll kill him.
All right.
Come here, boy. I got poison resistance on.
Need this abomination to come just slightly away from the entrance. There we go. That'll do.
You're good to come inside if you like.
Yep, I'm in. Hey, what's going on, Tacky? SwampTown funk you up. I will SwampTown funk you up. Indeed. It's a me. It's a me.
I can carry the heavy stuff if you want to carry like the monies type items.
Money, please. I can do that. I'm also gonna grab these.
Check this chest real quick. Put some stuff in there for you. Yep. Nice. I still have 100 more weight. Now I only have 40 more weight. You got that just from 2 chests?
Two chests. One of them had 17. Insane. The other had what, like 6 or something?
Well, no, I got 36.
Dang. Well, I have the belt now too, so we can share the load.
Okay. Okay, I forgot.
But I don't have too many inventory slots. Tacky, how you doing today,
more.
though?
16 more in there.
Dang. This is the place to be. We haven't even had to chop anything yet.
I know, we're gonna have to get out of here before we even do that. Let's see.
The dig has Voldemort in it. It takes place in England right before World War II. This rich lady hires Voldemort, Ralph Fiennes. Yeah, Ralph. To excavate a burial mound.
It's actually pronounced Rafe. Did you know that?
Say what?
It's actually pronounced Rafe.
Rafe? Is it?
Rafe. Yep.
Huh.
Yep. Rafe Fiends.
Rafe Fiends. Okay. Interesting. To excavate a burial mound, and they cover the older ship found in England. Oh, nice swing.
Thank you.
Up to that point, there are a lot of subplots going on too. Huh.
Me and my girl have been binging the Harry Potter movies because she's been reading them for the first time.
Yeah, you said for the first time. That's pretty wild. It has been a while since I read them for the first time.
We bought them all used, that way, you know, not really supporting, you know.
Well, they're also, you probably got better copies of them too that way. Like,
she got some cool ones, yeah.
Yeah.
We should probably put some of this iron in the chest.
I can still carry some more. Let's see, I'm at 280 pounds of weight out of 550.
Okay, you got a lot more. I put a bunch in that chest behind me if you want to grab that.
Okay. Weird Europeans. Ralph means Rafe. Also watch the menu. It's on Disney Plus now. Raph is a handsome man. It's pretty amazing what makeup can do, right? Like, take away his nose and all that stuff.
Did you see him while filming with the little dots on his head?
Yeah.
He still had his nose and all the little dots.
Yeah. He was still hot without a nose. Oh, dang. So you're going like, you'd be like full Bellatrix Lestrange, huh, Ursa?
I get serious. Forget it.
Oh, she's hot too? Honestly, agree.
Big frog.
Saw a clip of that, Coleman. I've never heard of the menu. These scripts in Valheim have multiple levels. Just curious if there's anything like dungeon delving. Kind of. I mean, they have staircases, or at least they can have staircases.
Staircases to nowhere.
Yeah. Yeah, at least and that's the thing. I was wondering if, like, maybe they continued going, but mine rarely ever go anywhere. They just kind of end. Took some poison.
Is that bone mass again?
It is, yeah.
I'm max on weight. There's some chains in there.
Man, that poison did a lot more damage than I thought it was going to.
I got some poison resistance mead brewing back at the house, so.
Okay. I just drank the last one you gave me.
I only had one left and I used it.
The dig, very easy to relate to. Is it super deep thinky, or would an average layperson be able to follow the story? Oh, for the menu. Okay. I think I've liked everything I've seen him in. He makes me feel better about my thinning hairline. He really rocks that look. Did we already hit the end of this? Granted, I can't even complain because we found so much dang iron already.
Yeah. Oh, we'll see.
I have 31 on my body right now, and I can still carry another about 123 pounds.
Yeah, I'm maxed out. I got 43, and I'm at 550 or 550 on the dot.
Okay. Is there anything in here we want then? More withered bones.
Oh, yeah, there's 12 in here, and then 2 amber and some arrows.
Okay. I can carry... I'm about maxed out. I got 3 pounds left on me. I got 43 iron.
The ancient wood is fine because I have like 145 of that already back at the house.
Okay. I could carry the rest of that stack, but it'd over encumber me.
You're good. Don't do that. I'm gonna drop some stuff as well, actually.
How much do chains weigh?
I got a little bit more
each.
weight now. I'm gonna take those arrows.
Leave the bones. Yeah, we've been leaving the bones. Oh wait, I guess I have 1 bone. Put that back. If I can carry 10 pounds, those carry... Okay. I'll grab 5 of these. There we go. All right, fully maxed out. Oh wait, there is another passage.
Yeah, we gotta come back for this side. Let's just come back for that one, yeah?
Yeah, sounds good.
We should have brought a portal out here, honestly.
Leaving the bones just so we don't have to carry them, Book. That's all.
We'll just cut north a little bit and we'll get right out of this swamp. We're not scared of you.
Oh, it did regenerate its health, huh?
They're very annoying.
Yeah.
Be careful here, be careful here. A lot of water.
They're pretty fast.
Dude, he's on our tail.
Mm-hmm. They're pretty fast, and they just have a ton of health.
You're supposed to use an axe, but none of the shields... You have to get a really high-powered shield to be able to block it, and we're not even close to it. It doesn't make a lot of sense for the swamps, to be honest.
Right. I guess the banded shield, somebody was... Like, I was reading somewhere that the... maybe it's just the wiki. They said the banded shield is pretty good.
Does it actually block it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But have you tried that, Kel?
Level 3 iron does not even block it.
Oh. Dang.
We can go back this way. Yeah, level 3 iron doesn't even block it, which is insane.
Glass Onion was an absolutely amazing movie, too. Indeed it was. I'm glad I was able to catch it in theater. Was that the new one or the first one, Coleman, that you saw? Never watched Knives Out, but I know a lot of people liked it in Glass Onion as well. I would like to see them both. I have not seen either.
They're both very good, in my opinion.
You liked them?
Yeah. They're different, like, but they're both good in their own ways.
Realized I did not have a marker on this. I need to read the map table.
Yeah, I do that, and then I remove everything I don't like.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
That's, I think, oh, is that cuts? That is cuts. You have to go see Phil's house, too.
I have not been to Phil's place. And also probably take the Diverger circlet off.
I wanted to wear that, but that takes away 16 defense points from my helmet.
Dang.
Wait, is this the right house?
I think so.
No, I think it's one more.
Was it over here?
No, it's... Oh, here we go. Hit this one. This will work.
Okay. Yeah, it was, okay. Bigger place than that.
Like I said, it gets confusing because you think you're at one house, but you haven't even gotten to that house yet. Oh, now we're here. And then Keltone.
It's funny because if I did, I couldn't even, like, if I did use this portal without you, I wouldn't even be able to open this door to get out.
You get stuck in there.
Yeah. Those movies are like Muck Duck Mysteries, right, DJ? Maybe. No clue what Muck Duck is? Yeah, it's murder. But with K's instead of R's. Never watched much of the Office, but yes, murder mysteries. I'm not gonna cut down Phil's trees, Peachy. You could cut your way out, but it would take some time. Would I wouldn't be able to build it back, would I? Because of the ward. All right. How's my time looking? 10:09. Okay. Yeah, I got about up to 10 minutes.
You want to deposit your ore in here, and I'll get the smelters going?
Of course.
Where is that thing? Here it is.
Might be all I've got. Oh, you don't leave it built the whole time?
No, I take them down because I don't really have a space for them in here.
Gotcha.
They're kind of ugly. I just put them back in the chest when I'm not using them.
I cut down the entire forest in the vicinity, Peachy. Phil's on to you, Lutz. Right. Phil was like, okay, Lutz can't cut down any trees if there aren't any trees to cut down.
You better watch my trees. I'm OCD about my chests, as you can tell.
The storage? Like, sorting?
Yeah, like if you look in there, like I try to line things up in like weird ways, and like.
I gotcha. Looks nice though.
We could sleep through the night. Get all this done real quick. Let's see.
Oh yeah, your potions are all ready.
Yeah, here you go. Take some. I'll just put them in this chest and you can grab them. I'm just gonna take 2 for now.
Oh boy, am I tired.
Oh, watch that mushroom. Watch, it's gonna go up here.
Isn't a kind of a precarious spot.
What's for dinner? What's this for dinner?
We call them butt shrooms. Don't know why.
This game is so fun, honestly.
So you had played before, but is this the most you'd say you've played?
Probably. I played with like 2 other people and we worked like together only. Like I've done a lot of solo work on here on my own stuff, but
yeah.
This is probably like the farthest I've gotten like upgrades and evolution wise, you know. I got silver a little bit, but not much more than silver.
Gotcha. Yeah, it is very much a game for me as well that's like, okay, let me just do this thing real quick. And, you know, hours later. Oh, shoot, I forgot. I was supposed to do that one thing that I set out to do.
Yeah. Well, now you know what you got to do. You got to forge all this stuff with all that iron now.
Yeah.
You got iron and bronze. You got a lot of it. Or should have a lot of it. And like I said, I don't need any bronze, so just take it.
I might make a banded shield and try to see if maybe... They said that that would be the best thing to use against abominations.
I can double check for you real quick.
Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't want to waste the iron if not.
You can leave my doors open to like the main house during the day. I just usually leave them open for easy access.
This part here?
Yeah, those 2 doors and this iron door I usually just leave open.
Gotcha. Another question, since Eikthyr has already been killed, do I need to worry about it? You don't have to, Book. It's totally up to you. So the reason why Eikthyr is necessary is, well, each of the bosses, they drop something that helps you progress towards the next boss. So I would recommend fighting Eikthyr. He's not very difficult. But you don't have to if you decided you didn't want to. We have some of the loot that he drops just in the sacrificing chest. So if you wanted to, you could just grab it out of the chest. You don't have to fight him. But he's also, in my opinion, the coolest boss, though. So I would recommend doing it. You also learn, too, like how the summoning works. And, you know, I don't know. I think it's worth it. He's a really, really good starter boss. Did I see a DJ drop into some Valheim?
You could use the banded shield, yes. Sorry, it took forever to find that information.
No, you're good. You're good. I appreciate you checking.
So then you could parry it and hit it with the axe, and I could shoot at it with fire arrows from a distance, and then we'll kill it, I think.
That sounds good to me. But I'm going to have to figure out some way to get those roots.
Oh, I got some already.
Oh, do you?
I've already killed an abomination.
I think I need 10.
I don't know how I killed it on my own. Don't ask. I don't even know.
Do you use it at the workbench?
I have 9.
Oh, dang. Okay. You're honestly doing pretty dang well. I think I need 10 for the chest piece, maybe. I can't remember, but I might upgrade the bandage shield to level 2. How much is the iron mace? Yeah, we'll do that as well. All right. And that is probably my share of the iron there.
You good? I mean, I'm pretty much max upgraded on most of my iron items, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Yeah, level 3 mail, 3 graves, 3 bow, 4 mace, 3 buckler, 2 pickaxe, 2 helmet, and 2 axe. So yeah, I have no level 1s.
Dang, okay.
All 2, 3s, and 4s.
I should also maybe upgrade this troll hide stuff.
Take it.
Figure I put it off long enough creating a fresh character. Oh, you hadn't been on this server yet, DJ? Level 4s are max for these. Okay.
I did let my friend. I told him to bring his character on because it was like a lower level than mine even. So I was like, well, you'll join and you'll still be like low level anyway.
Yeah, I think we said fresh character just when we started, but I think as long as you're not like bringing in characters that have defeated, you know, bosses 3 and 4, you know, I think that's fair.
Yeah, agreed. Oh, here comes a storm.
All right. With these here, should be pretty.
Kind of swing a little bit. Your shield's kind of big.
Yeah. I've never actually used the bandage shield.
All right, it's a duel. Duel.
Part of the mace, guide me.
Come here, boy.
Is that the middle attack? Okay, I've not tried that.
So
when
I parry, if you parry them, I always middle attack because you hit for like 260 or plus. It's like insane.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Or you can combo it.
Nice. Yeah, I like how, because I've been used to the at gear. The at gear is very slow.
It's got range though. Does it have good range? Yeah.
And it has the spinny attack, which I won't do. I can do it here.
Yeah.
Won't hurt the rock, but
my rock. Now this really is like a runestone special rock.
You can wait. Can you destroy these?
I think it took damage. I don't know.
Oh.
I'm not too worried though.
I didn't figure my at gear could hurt it. I figured I could hurt it with a pickaxe, but I won't destroy your decorative runestone. Don't worry.
I saw a 14 pop up. I don't know where though.
Oh. No, maybe.
Oh, okay.
You can't destroy wards, can you? Or maybe it was the banner. I don't know what would have happened.
I have nothing to repair though.
Do I need to have the mod installed first before getting into the game? Yeah, you do, unfortunately, DJ. It's very easy, though. The mod manager makes things, like, it'll probably take you all of about 2 minutes to set everything up. Like, I was actually quite surprised how easy it was. There should be, I think it was a pinned message in the...
I want some arrows.
I don't remember if it was in Valheim chat or if it was in the announcements, but one of the two. So, but yeah. Well, Woodsy, I think I'm going to have to log off here and get to work. Unfortunately, I blathered on for a long time before actually even joining Valheim, so that cut my time a little short.
All good. We got to get Bone Mass scheduled out so we can kill him next.
Yes, we indeed do. Wonder
I
when
think
would
we're
be the
getting pretty
best
close
time.
to that point, honestly.
Yeah. Are people working... Let's see. I wonder if people are working Monday, because that's Martin Luther King Day. At least us in the U.S. would potentially have a chance to have it off. Iron has Monday off? Okay. Would you be working that day, Woodsy?
No, that'll be my first day back home from my mom, so no, I'll be home and down to play for sure.
Okay. Helt off Monday. Okay, so how about maybe I'll put in the announcements channel that we're eyeing Monday, and then make sure that works for enough people that we could do it. That sounds like a decent enough plan, I think.
Gotta get those poison meads going.
Yeah, all right. I'm going to go ahead and run out of here so I can clean out my inventory next time I'm on. And, what's going on, Sacco Nuts? How you doing, dude? Very nice.
I'm going to bounce from the Discord, but thanks for playing and hanging out.
Of course. Appreciate your carrying of me, as usual.
No, I appreciate your assistance. All right, take it easy.
All right, talk to you later. Hat up. Sacco Nuts, how you doing, though, dude? Me up. Hat. All right. Still in the chat, but I'm going to go ahead and I deafened myself, so I cannot be heard nor hear. And then, oh, we have some charcoal. We left some meat on the fire, I guess. I don't know if that was me or Spooky, but would sit here, dry off, and then, friends, I'm going to be logging out. I got to get to work. Let's head to the old tavern. Oh, that was you, but... All good, Book Punk. All good. It's funny. There is a timer on the items, so if you cook something for too long, it just turns into charcoal. So like you're not gonna light anything on fire or burn the house down or anything, but it's not edible at a certain point. So, but yeah. What up? I'm good. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. I love you too, Lady Iron. Thank you for the stream. Love watching you play with Woodsy. Of course. I'm glad that Woodsy's able to join too. Yeah, Kelt says. They were some burn ends. But yeah, so friends, tomorrow is, again, that's the start of our Cyberpunk playthrough. It's going to be a little bit of a hybrid dealio. We're going to be doing... This will actually be kind of sort of, I guess, an unusual start, for lack of a better term. We're going to start off doing like the prologue, like character creation prologue on stream, but then the majority of our streams, are really about all of our streams, we're going to be doing map exploration and side quests. And then the main quests will be done kind of exclusive to YouTube. So reason I decided to do that, I just kind of thought of this hybrid model where there's some consistency between the stream and YouTube, but also kind of this combination of you know, consistency, but also exclusivity between stream and YouTube. So I think the main story quest makes sense to put on YouTube because they're on demand. If people want to go back and see like what happened in the story, they can. But also, generally speaking, the main storylines are the most engaging from like a story standpoint. Either one of those work, Peachy. Either one of those work. So yeah, it's something that I'm hoping will help grow the YouTube channel. I've actually got two long form videos coming next week. I'm just trying to gather some content up so that I'm not releasing as I'm editing. That way, I feel like I've got, excuse me, a little bit of a margin for error, if you will. Yeah, you did answer it, and it is either one of them will work. So, I'm also excited for Cyberpunk. It's a game that I've been super interested in for a long time, but I just didn't play it because of the bugginess from before. So a lot of the bugs have been sorted. I have a better graphics card now too, so we should be able to enjoy it pretty well, I think. So streamlined Let's Play style VOD for the main story stuff on YouTube sounds pretty great. Save the side quest muckabouts for us to harass and mock you mercilessly. Exactly, and I can, you know, like if I'm just exploring, I can keep up with chat a little bit easier. So I think that's kind of the way that I want to do it. So we'll kind of get ourselves more fully immersed in the world of Cyberpunk that way. And we're still going to be playing plenty of Valheim, too. Likely it's going to be a Monday, Friday Valheim schedule, and then Tuesday through Thursday Cyberpunk. So, can we expect more falling cars? I'm not sure, actually. That was wild, though. Twice I drove by the same place, and cars just rained down from the heavens, and then all exploded, and I got blamed for it, even though I had nothing to do with it. So yeah, maybe, but... Can't wait for Cyberpunk. I've seen very little gameplay. I hope you'll enjoy the heck out of it, Peachy. It's very cool. It is my kind of... Honestly, it's my kind of game. It's got kind of that gritty, dark atmosphere to it, which you guys should probably know by now. I enjoy. I think that's another reason why I'm enjoying the Dishonored 2 playthrough. So, but yeah, we've got a couple Dishonored 2 games, videos coming on YouTube soon. I've made a few shorts as well. So the kind of the... I don't know, it's just musings, if you will. Again, to use a spooky spookyism. My plan has been to grow the YouTube channel because I see that as a worthwhile endeavor. And so I've been putting a little bit of my extra focus on that. So yeah. Lala, hey, how you doing? Just got home. I missed Lay's stream. You're good. Hopefully your day has been going well. Did you finish the main storyline in Cyberpunk, Kirk? In the long run, I said before, I'm here for the streamer and the guild mostly. Whatever game is vibing with you, I'm here for it. I seriously means a lot to hear that, PG. Yeah, my whole idea is I try to diversify as much as makes sense. As much as possible as makes sense, I should say. So Kofi's going to be getting some content. You'll actually see an article go live today that's free. I wish I had a Kofi bot that would like alert Discord when things publish, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. So I've got some time built in for writing. So if people like to see kind of that creative side of me, they can. And then we've got, the Twitch streams, but then we've also got YouTube, which will be shorts and long form. I'm just trying to diversify a little bit better than I have in the past. So that way, hopefully if there's something that appeals to you about me, you're able to find it. That's kind of how I feel. So now you got me wanting to play it again. Shoot, I haven't even played it yet, Kirk. I haven't gotten back into playing it yet, but woke at 5:30, took kiddo to school, then the called kiddo had upset tummy moment in class twice, so had to go pick her up, hoping for better rest of day. Oh, geez. I hope so, too, Lala. Hope your day's amazing. I appreciate that. It's going to be another busy one, I think. But, yeah. Just talking about is more than enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm excited to actually roll credits on it as well. It's a game that I expected I would spend a lot of time in and then just didn't really. Most of my time was spent, I made a video way back when about how to get it to look good on my PC way back when. That's one of the first YouTube videos I made. So I spent a lot of hours in-game recording that footage. So I look back, I have 72 hours in Cyberpunk. I've probably played maybe 20 of those. Maybe 20 of them. I did not play the game all that much. I let it run for a lot longer time than I was actually playing it. So yeah, I hope the kid feels better soon, Lala. So let me give out some thank yous real quick. I am very excited for tomorrow, but I'm super, super happy to have been able to hang out with you all today. DJ, thanks so much for the cheers. My goodness, my friend. You're a legend. Coleman, Iron, Kirk, and Octi on the mod squad. Tries Hard Gaming, appreciate the follow, my friend. And Bookpunk, Coleman, Iron, Phil Fresh, Curry, Peachy, Spooky on Ko-fi. Like I said, there's going to be an article publishing. That one's free, so anybody can read it. I want to use it as sort of a, as I said, with my whole schedule coming out the way that it is, I'm booking some time for writing because I think it's good for me. So there will be a nice little mix on Ko-fi. There will never be an actual publishing schedule on Ko-fi. It's just sort of when I finish things, I will post them. But having dedicated time to actually write, I feel like is a good self-improvement thing for me. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get better at writing because I enjoy it, but also because I think it helps me out. So as an individual. So yeah, you'll get the first of those articles on the new schedule, new writing schedule today, and then there's tons of stuff coming about my vacation that'll be for Ko-fi subs, just because again it's a little more on the personal side, and so that when things get super personal, they'll be kind of behind the Ko-fi wall, if you will. But I still want to have plenty of things that people, if they're interested in, they can read without ever having to feel like they need to contribute monetarily, because I don't want that to be a I don't want anybody to feel trapped like they would have to contribute, I want that to be 100% just if anybody is interested and, willing, I guess. I believe that's a solid plan. Writing can be very meditative for sure. Yeah, it's been interesting. I've had 2 scheduled writing sessions so far. And it's been interesting, honestly. I was kind of wow, this is actually kind of nice. So yeah. But anyway, friends, I got to run. I got to get to work. I'm super excited to see you guys tomorrow for the beginning of the Cyberpunk playthrough, which will then eventually be converted into a YouTube video. So, which I'm hoping I'll have time to do this weekend. So, but for now, I'm going to leave you here. As always, please take care of yourself and others. Stay safe out there. Know that you're loved. I will see you real soon. Woods, you have a wonderful day as well. Lala, thanks so much. Have the best Thursday possible, everybody. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Whoa there.